Hi folks, today we're going to take another look at Long Island Audits, yet again, where he goes to a courthouse and mistakes a violation of his constitutional rights with a district court's order. But before we begin, I was going through my analytics and I noticed a large number of you have not yet subscribed to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. I do weekly uploads. I have a Discord page where we do movie nights. And we do have a Facebook group now that is up and coming. So please subscribe to the channel and let's enjoy today's video, shall we?
Courthouse here in the great state of Oklahoma. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it.
Alright guys, so we're just getting inside the courthouse here. We had to pass through the metal detector. Let's take a look around. Our friendly reminder that they're always recording us. Even though it always seems to be an issue and a problem when we record them, let's hope that's not the case here today.
I really wish you would get this through your thick skull, but I'll explain it yet again. The security cameras actually serve a purpose there instead of your little cell phone camera. The security camera helps record the building and keep the employees and the occupants of said building safe, due to the fact that if someone was there who happened to commit a crime such as theft, vandalism, or a more even serious crime such as an assault, they would be caught on the camera. But yet you don't understand that. It's like you have this weird notion that they're trying to violate your rights, or, it's some weird cabal or conspiracy against you. It's not. You're just being a jackwagon.
Court clerk's office. I'm okay, thank you.
May I ask why you're videoing?
Sure, ma'am. Who are you?
We're the court clerk, deputy court clerks in this office.
Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and video.
You have to talk to you need to talk to the court clerk before you start doing that.
No, I don't need to speak with anybody, ma'am. I'm okay.
Okay, yeah, but
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
if there's documents and stuff like that here.
Oh, I'm not trying to get any documents. I'm just.
Is there something you're looking for in particular?
No, ma'am. Who are you?
I'm the court clerk.
Hi, nice to meet you. Your name?
Valerie.
My name's Sean. An independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the building. That's all.
Okay. Did they know that at the front door?
I couldn't tell you if they knew or not.
Because there's an administrative order in place that states that there's no video or photography unless it's for ceremonial purposes. And that includes the entire building. That administrative order was put in place years ago.
So the only administrative order I've never seen an administrative order that states that you can't record in the publicly accessible areas of the building here.
There is
Maybe
one
in
that
courtroom.
it says in the
I've never
building.
seen it.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to call shenanigans on that one. Well, you would have seen it if you would have paid attention. And no, you did not go down there and tell them you're there taking photos or video for news gathering purposes, because you're not a news source. You're not a journalist. You're a clout chasing YouTuber.
I've never seen it.
I can pull it for you if you want a copy of it.
I don't think I really need it. It sounds like if it's stated how you just said it, it sounds like an unconstitutional order. I'm just exercising my First Amendment right of freedom of press here.
Okay.
Just gathering
Are you done in
content.
here?
I was just gonna get the rest of these signs that you have here posted, and then I'll be done in here. Correct. Intentionally knowingly file an attempt to file a sham legal process with the county clerk. Excuse me.
Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video, ma'am. Who are you?
I am Candy Griffin.
Candy Griffin?
Yeah,
And you're a
it's
deputy?
protected if you, yes, if you'll read the sign down there, it's protected. You can't audio and video.
What's protected?
It says it downstairs, the building is.
Protected against what?
Audio and videoing.
Why would that be? Is that a law?
Because you have people.
Why, no, it's not a law, but it is a district court order set to provide privacy and maybe some security for potential jurors, witnesses, confidential informants, or victims of violent crimes. But more than likely, it's there to provide privacy for defendants and their lawyers who have to speak out in the hallways, due to the simple fact that some courts don't have enough privacy rooms to allow them to speak in private. But you and all these other auditors, should rephrase it and say frauditors, don't seem to understand that and think this is some slight against you and the Constitution, when it really isn't.
You're invading people's privacy.
Oh, no, this is a public building. They don't have no expectation of privacy in public.
Okay, what are you videoing for?
Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and video for myself.
For yourself?
Correct, yeah.
Liar!
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, sir, who are you?
I'm Deputy Knowles Puddle in the County Sheriff's Office.
Deputy, excuse me?
Knowles.
Knowles.
K-N-O-L-E-S.
My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I don't need any assistance at the moment, no.
Actually, you're in violation of a courthouse order.
That's
What,
it says
what
downstairs.
courthouse order is that?
You will go down.
The courthouse order that you were told about, if you would have looked at the security checkpoint, or the one that was told to you by the court clerk. That order, the one you keep ignoring and made us think about maybe it's a violation of the Constitution? Funny, your memory seems to be foggy when you're confronted by law enforcement, but yet you seem to not understand the simple fact that you were told about this court order just a few minutes ago.
Downstairs, I will show you where it's posted.
It's posted.
So
Yeah,
come
and
in.
it's a courthouse order for against exercising a constitutionally protected activity.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
In a secured area, yes. We
This
have
is not a
jurors-
secured area.
It is. You came through the checkpoint to get in, right?
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's a...
Let's see. You went through a metal detector. You put your things through an x-ray machine. They have security guards. They asked you if you were bringing in any contraband, anything that's dangerous. It seems like a security checkpoint to me, which makes this a secure building. Not only that, this is a limited public forum. So it falls under time, place, and manner restrictions. But you would have been aware of that if you were an actual, advocate for the First Amendment. Or if you actually knew what you were doing instead of trying to make a video for YouTube.
secured area. There's some city halls and things that have...
But it's posted right on the front of that x-ray machine.
Yeah, if you could provide me with the order. Yeah, that's just... Anyone could have that sign,
Not this one.
Anybody could have that sign made.
Filed in the district court.
Yep.
Here. There shall be no cameras, video, digital, or still allowed in the courthouse. Except for ceremonial purposes, cell phones with camera functions may not be used in the courthouse.
It says...
Boom. Roasted.
No meetings will take place in the vicinity of a courtroom. Yeah, it says so media personnel have the same obligation.
That's item B, so you're in violation of item A.
So we're going to ask you if you'll please stop recording.
Because we do have people on jury duty that are in this building currently, and they don't need to be identified. Given
Well, I
the
have no
nature
idea
of
who would be on
That's
jury
fine.
duty.
That's right.
But you're standing outside of courtrooms.
Yeah. No, I'm walking around.
Pictures.
It's not the fact that you're recording. It's the fact that you're violating the court order put out by the district court. Now, you said you didn't see it. And I'll give you that when you probably didn't see it or know about it when you first came into the building. However, the court clerk did advise you she would get you a copy of it and you turned it down. And yet you're trying to violate the first part of the order, but yet you're arguing you're not because you're not in a courtroom, which was the second part of the order. Are you there really for the Constitution, or are you really there to try to get some ad revenue from YouTube and some donations for a potential unlawful arrest or trespassing from the courthouse?
Of people coming in and out of offices.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to quit recording.
But that sign is unconstitutional, so I have a First Amendment. Yeah, I have a First Amendment right.
Jury duty. Anyone ordered to jury duty has the right to.
That sign is not a law, sir. Respectfully, that sign isn't a law. You are a law enforcement officer, correct?
I'm a law enforcement officer.
And that is not a law that you would enforce. That is a policy.
We are enforcing it. That's what we're doing.
Boom. Roasted.
This is a
No, but that's not a law.
This is a lawful order through a district court that says they do not wish to have cameras here. So this.
I've been all over Oklahoma,
That's fine.
and I've recorded in many courtrooms and court facilities, not the courtrooms.
Right.
And
Are you here for a ceremonial purpose?
well, yeah, I don't have to explain to you my purpose. I can, it could be multi purposes. It could be I'm a journalist exercising my constitutional rights. Could be a ceremonial purpose. I just don't want to have to. As a journalist and as a citizen, just as a citizen, excuse me. I don't have to divulge. I don't have to talk to you. I have a Fifth Amendment right not to incriminate myself.
People here too have the right for you not to video them.
Well, I'm not recording anybody in particular,
It
ma'am.
doesn't matter. It's their civil rights
No, it's
not
not.
to be
That's
videoed.
wrong.
Okay, well, you're saying the same thing. You have civil rights. They have civil rights.
No.
They do not.
They
want
don't have a right to
be recorded.
privacy, ma'am.
They do not.
Respectfully, I'm not trying
Yes,
to
they
escalate
do.
the situation.
Yes, they do.
They do not have.
Shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans. You are there to escalate the situation. You're there to get an arrest or be trespassed from the courthouse so you can try to sue the county or the courthouse or even try to sue the deputies involved. Why? So you can get a clean, quick settlement and then waste everyone's time and money because you couldn't take the time to understand a judge's order from the district court, which is a lawful order.
A right to privacy. This is a public building.
It is a public building.
Anybody has access. I am obviously not a threat to anything. I went through the metal detector and
Yes, but
Nervous.
you're in violation of a direct court order.
that would be a
And I've shown
judge.
you the proof. Yes.
A judge only has purview over. Judges can have purview in
that they
the.
work in that is owned by the county
So-
that they are appointed to help protect. So you were in violation of a direct court order. So I suggest
An unconstitutional order.
It is not.
So I just need one. It's an unconstitutional order, sir. Can I get a supervisor here, please?
I will go get at least one.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, sir.
Yes, please, go get Karen his supervisor that he so desperately needs. Because, well, since he doesn't want to understand the order, he wants to speak to the manager. Like a true Karen in all of its fashion.
I don't see what they have to hide.
So we're asking you.
This is more than just a courthouse, right? There's a county assessor here, and
No, they're next door.
oh, okay,
This is just courthouse.
just a courthouse. Yeah, I just want to confirm with the supervisor because it seems like an unconstitutional policy. You're 100% wrong. I know, but you're 100% wrong as far as the privacy. There's no right to
really.
privacy in public.
I don't want you videoing me.
You have
That's my right. I do not want you videoing me. I do not want you to use my image of any kind whatsoever. That's my right. That's my right to privacy as a citizen.
Oh, that's completely wrong, ma'am. You are.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
You're partially right. And I will give you this before your white knights come to defend you in the comments section. But she does have the right to refuse you from using her likeness for any commercial gain. Now, yes, you are allowed to record her in the process of her duties. But yet, she also has the right to tell you you can't use her likeness. So that means you would either need to censor out her likeness or remove her from the video. But you won't do that. You're going to argue that violates a constitutional right, it violates a policy, or whatever crap you want to spew out. Let's be honest. You're really there just to make a video for YouTube. And if you would just be honest about it, we can get along with our days a lot better.
Law enforcement officer,
Okay.
you definitely have no right to privacy. It is a constitutionally protected activity to film law enforcement officers in the course of their duties.
Okay.
Ma'am, you're in direct violation of that court order, apparently.
No, I'm not.
Oh, so she's in violation of it when she's recording you and getting a likeness of you so they can put it up on a poster or show it to the district attorney or whoever they need to show it to when you get arrested for this act of stupidity on your end? But yet it's perfectly legal and unconstitutional for you to do it. Why is that? I call your hypocrisy out on this one, Long Island Audits.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh. See, rules and orders for us, but not for them. That's how that works here.
Not true. I just sent a message.
Oh, you took a picture.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
Does it usually take this long to speak to a supervisor, sir? Isn't it the Sheriff's Department policy and procedures that if a member of the public requests a supervisor, you provide one to them?
It is, but it doesn't say how long that has to take.
Where's the Sheriff's Department?
In this building.
In this building? Downstairs?
Downstairs, and I've already talked to them. They're aware of the situation and they're doing their research to make sure that they're adequate in their response.
Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Fair enough. Hi, sir. How are you?
How are you?
I'm doing well.
I got it.
Are you supervisor with the Sheriff's Department,
Yes,
sir?
sir. I'm Captain Marcus May.
Captain.
Marcus May?
Hi, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the publicly accessible areas, not in any courtrooms or jury rooms or anything of that nature. Your deputy over here came up to me and said that everybody has a right to privacy in public and that they showed me the order and...
Shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans again. They did tell you, yes, that there is that these people deserve privacy, but they didn't say they deserve privacy in public. They said they deserve privacy here in the building. And they did tell you about the court order, and you were also told about the court order by the county clerk. But you choose to ignore it because you want to try to push the issue to get a lawsuit or something. And you're not an independent journalist. Name one story you put up. Please, I'm all ears. And so is my audience.
I told them I believe that order to be unconstitutional.
Okay.
And I was just waiting to hear from a supervisor to see if you were going to enforce that order or not, because I have a First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas and just gather content. I'm not trying to escalate the situation in any way. I'm actually de-escalating. That's
Liar!
why I waited here for you I wanted to give you the respect and say, hey, let's de-escalate it. It doesn't need to be escalated any more than it already was. I wanted to get the clear picture on what was allowed in the courtroom because I know my rights. This is what I do. Same way you took an oath to uphold the Constitution. I didn't take an oath, but my job is to exercise my rights and flex those rights so that way people around the country can see.
I have a question. If you're an independent journalist, shouldn't you be gathering content for news stories and be disseminating them out to the public? Or are you a constitutional activist? Which is it? Because to me, you're coming off as a fraud. You're coming off as ingenuine, I should say. Because you say you're independent journalist gathering content for a story every time you talk to somebody when they ask you, why are you recording? But here, you're telling this captain that you are exercising your First Amendment rights and flexing them, but yet you're not gathering content for a story because you're not a journalist. Let's just be real and cut to the chase. You're a YouTuber trying to get content for a YouTube video that you're going to clickbait a title for what reason? Clicks and views and ad revenue.
Okay, this is what we can and cannot do. This is our rights. You know, we have to stand up for our rights. And then as law enforcement officers, you know, it's your job to uphold the Constitution and defend our rights. And that's my only purpose here.
Okay, so here's, I appreciate you speaking to me in the manner you're speaking, and it always happens.
Sure, I understand.
So again, my name is Marcus May. I'm a captain here at the Sheriff's Office, okay? I've consulted the District Attorney's Office, and I'm all for protecting your constitutional rights.
I appreciate that.
There is a court order that forbids the use of video equipment, taking any videos inside the courtroom.
Correct.
And there is also a state statute that forbids entering a public building with the intent to disrupt a government business. And I say that we have a judge that's already spoken with us, and she felt he disrupted part of her proceedings when he was upstairs filming some juveniles that were waiting to be seen in court.
So not only is our friend Long Island Fraudit violating the district court order, but he's also interrupting the services of the courthouse.
And
oh no, somebody actually came up to me and yeah, sure.
And when I spoke to the clerk's office, they were in there trying to conduct business. You were in there filming, which disrupted their business. And that's in violation of state statute, and I give you that statute if you'd like.
Yeah.
Would you like the statute?
I mean,
what the statute is? So
yeah,
you
just.
look it up for education purposes?
I mean, I would like to see the statute as disturbing the process, because that's not, you know, just like you said, you have to intend to do that. That's not my intent at all, and I think that's made clear by the way I'm acting here today and the way I'm talking to everyone that I'm coming in contact.
Well, you're acting like you're not doing anything wrong when you are in violation of the district court order preventing you from recording inside of the courthouse. And you are talking down to them, which is disrespectful in its own right. But you do have that history of talking down to people. So, what else is new with you?
The fact that we do you have a copy of that one? Of this one? Would you like a copy of the court order?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
So now that you've been educated on court order forbidding the videoing inside a courtroom, and you're at this point refusing to comply with the order, that would show intent that you are disrupting services.
Well, no, I'm not in a courtroom, sir.
It's in the courthouse.
Okay.
The order specific, and you can read it. I'll wait for you to read it. If you
No. I've read
it.
it. I've read that one.
So, now that you've been educated that the order has been issued by the district judge that videoing is forbidden inside a courthouse, and now that you've been educated and refusing to comply with the order, that would show intent that you're meaning to disrupt services, just as you are now. So,
I'm disrupting services right now, currently.
Absolutely.
Yes, you are. The simple fact that you're refusing to obey the district court's order and then going around filming the juveniles that were awaiting their court case, and then going to the court clerk's office, preventing them from doing work, and now arguing with the captain, and then arguing beforehand with the deputies, shows, yeah, you're disrupting the court. You're disrupting people's services in that building, which would give them legal grounds to have you trespassed from the building for disrupting services. And guess what? You couldn't sue over it.
How would?
You've already disrupted the courtroom per the judge.
Per the judge, I've disrupted the courtroom?
Her proceedings, yes. There were juveniles waiting to be seen in her court, and you were up there videoing juveniles, according to Judge Mueller.
According to what was the judge's
Judge
name?
Mueller. Yes, sir. I spoke with the court clerk's office. They said you disrupted their business by filming their customers inside there. You've been educated on the order. If you refuse to comply with the order, that's going to show intent in violation of the statute. So I would like to ask you to please, you can stay in the courthouse if you like. You just can't video, okay? It's a public building. You have just as much right to be here as anybody else. But if you continue to video, it's going to show intent to not comply with the order, and we're going to have to, if you don't leave, you'll probably be placed under arrest for violation of that order.
Violation of the court order?
And the state statute it forbids you to enter a building with the intent to disrupt, which now that you're educated and you're choosing not to comply, that's going to show intent.
Yes.
Because you're making intent to disrupt this.
Okay, so
I would like for you to leave.
Yeah.
And you don't have to identify with me if you don't want to. His name is Sean.
yeah, I just told you my name's Sean.
Sean. You don't, and if you like to leave.
And like I said, I appreciate you handling it the way you're handling it. I will just say that I do have a constitutional right to record in public. I am not disturbing anything whatsoever. Again, there has to be intent, and my actions are not disturbing anything. I'm not raising my voice. I'm not using vulgar language. I'm not getting in the way of people getting services here. So I strongly.
Okay, Big Shoots, hold it right there. You are violating that state statute by passively resisting. Just because you're not raising your voice or being confrontational or violent does not mean you're not hindering the services of the courtroom or the courthouse. In this case, you're doing it passively by keeping your tone low, but yet refusing to cooperate with the court order. Therefore, they can charge you with that offense still.
They disagree with that. So at this point, though, all I need for you, if all I need from you at this point is to, as a captain and supervisor of the sheriff's department here, are you going to arrest me if I continue to record and exercise my constitutional rights?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
You continue to record inside the courthouse.
And exercise my rights.
And exercise your
Yep.
your rights to do so, which are a violation of the order. You will be placed under arrest.
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
You will be placed under arrest.
Okay, that's all I needed. I just needed standing. Now I can take it to the proper channels and hold everyone involved accountable.
Would you like to know the statute in which you would be arrested for?
It's not really necessary because I'm not in violation of that statute whatsoever.
How do you know if you haven't read the statute?
Because it would require intent, and I know only I know my intent. Correct?
The intent is shown once you've been educated. We're giving you an opportunity to leave and comply with the order. Choosing not to do so,
I'm going to leave. So there's.
Well, you are showing the intent of violating the law because the simple fact is you were not only educated once, not twice, not 3 times, but at least 4 to 5 different times. The first time, when the clerk told you, and she would offer to get you, the order. The second time, when the first deputy approached you, she told you. Third time, when the third deputy told you. The second deputy told you. Now, you're being told by the captain. And they showed you the law. They showed you the order. And they're telling you what statute you'd be violating, but you refuse to cooperate. This is clearly your intent to disrupt services of the courthouse.
There's no need for I'm going to leave, but I just needed to have that in court. You need what's called standing in court to file a civil rights lawsuit and to hold people accountable and maybe get an order changed.
It has nothing to do with civil rights.
Yes, this has 100% to do with.
Transition to a criminal matter of violation of state statute.
No. And that's why under threat of arrest, I'm going to leave the building. But what I'm saying is I promise you, it will turn into a civil rights problem for your department, the courthouse, the district attorney, whoever it is, because I will hold everybody involved accountable. What's the name of the district attorney? Adam Panter. And can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Mine?
Yes, please.
Deputy Blessing, badge number 15.
And your name and badge number, sir?
Lieutenant Scott Hawkins, badge number 9.
Scott Hawkins. Your name and badge number?
Stuart Haight.
Stuart Haight?
Yeah, badge number 8.
Oh, badge number 8. Okay.
Eight's my badge.
And you have my name, Marcus.
I read, yep.
My badge number's 3.
Okay, great. Thank you. You guys, politely or not, you violated my rights here today, so, we'll just let a court decide, and not this court, which is obviously biased, okay? Have a great day.
And this is where we're going to call the video. Long Island Audits makes his frivolous threats, as always, of suing for violating his constitutional rights, calling the judge, the DA, the cops, the sheriff's deputies there, all tyrants and criminals against the Constitution, as he always does. Well, if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment at the end because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'll put my links down below as always. Stay safe, be well, and I'll see you guys next time.